I love reading a good history book. Seeing the world from a whole other perspective is exciting. And here at USC Dornsife, we don't just read history, we make history. I'm your host, Silvia, and let's learn about the ways undergrads make history while studying at the USC Dornsife College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences. In an Aztec history class, students used rare books and codices from USC's special collections to create an exhibit, displayed in Doheny Library and online. Link in the description. From a 500-year-old manuscript in the collection, a USC Dornsife Jr. has gained fascinating new insights about indigenous Mesoamericans. The document was originally written about a powerful political leader, Lord Eightdeer.
But text was actually added into the document itself so that the manuscript could function as a court document in a property dispute case. And then later on, the religious iconography in the codex was actually intentionally destroyed by the Nugwawi people in order to prevent its total destruction by Spanish missionaries. And these were all things that we wouldn't have been able to fully comprehend and grasp if we didn't have that physical copy of the manuscript in special collections. You can't get that same insight into the use of color or structure or the images by using online copies. I will forever be so grateful that I had the chance to do it.
Undergrads can also become research assistants, or RAs, and conduct research with faculty to produce published history. One junior RA is working with Professor Peter Mancall to write the first volume of the Oxford History of the US, a rather important and prestigious work of history.
I'm currently working on a memo for this book, Conquering the Pacific by Andre Resendez. It is about a Afro-Portuguese mariner named Lope Martin, who actually found the Vuelta for the Spanish Empire across the Pacific Ocean. But instead of rewarding him, they accused him of treason because the ship got separated from the main fleet on a very stormy night early on in the voyage. And instead of, going back to the Philippines to be hanged, where they tell him to go, he commandeers the ship that he's supposed to go on and then ends up on an island. After they go back to the island a couple years later, they find children of mixed race ancestry. So they're fairly certain he was okay. I would definitely recommend being an RA to anyone who's interested in research. I personally have found a lot of guidance from the professors that I work with, how to basically deep dive and sift through all this immense historical literature and how exactly to read and deal with it as well. So, if those are things that appeal to you, please become an RA. It's an incredible experience.
If you want a history paper you've written to be published, then submit it to The Scroll, the history research journal run by undergrads for undergrads. The journal's editor-in-chief has many good reasons why students should submit to The Scroll.
It's a great opportunity to receive feedback from fellow students. It's like an open conversation with a group of 2 or 3 editors. You can put on your resume that you were published in a research journal. My favorite thing about the Scroll definitely is the opportunity to get to meet other history majors. I had a pretty hard time doing that. I personally was a spring admit. So when I joined the Scroll, I had met what now would be my closest friends, really. It's just a great social opportunity, as well as having the opportunity to read other students' work, learn new things, and also just see what other people are thinking about and writing about.
Do you want to make history? Take one of these amazing classes, become an RA, and submit a history paper to The Scroll. There's a whole community of students excited to support each other.